Hi, my name's Peter Blackham, and we will be demonstrating how to use Advanced Design Systems, or ADS for short. This is a transmission line with a shunt capacitance, and this is the same circuit using microstrip lines and an open-circuited stub. First, start up ADS by double-clicking on the icon in the desktop. When ADS comes up, it'll ask you if you want a new project or existing project. Click on the New Project button and name your project Tutorial. When the project wizard opens, select No Help Needed, and then select Finish. ADS has a few important features. First, the left menu contains the libraries where elements can be found. When a library is selected from the left menu, the different elements of the library are displayed along the left of the screen. Our first component will be an MT. Place one centered on the workspace. Press Escape to stop placing the elements. Also get two M lines. To rotate, select Ctrl R. You will also need one M-lock. These components can be found in the T-Lines microstrip library. Arrange the elements as shown. Connect components by inserting a wire in between them. We will now need to change the values of the width and length of each microstrip component. All of these values are given in this example. To change these values, click on the numeric value of the parameter you want to change and adjust to desired value. The numbering of ports in ADS starts with a port that has a hash mark and proceeds clockwise around the element. We will now display the dimensions of the microstrip components. You may want to pause the video while you change your values. The last part of the circuit is the substrate that the circuit will be built on. The command for the elements is msub. Change the following values in msub. Once the circuit is built, there are two important elements you need for simulation: term and S-param. These can both be found in the S-parameters library. Change the start and stop values in S-param to reflect the span of your desired simulation. For this tutorial, set start to 3 GHz, stop to 7 GHz, and use a step size of 0.01 GHz. Place a term with the ground on each end of the circuit. These are your input and output ports. Now we are ready to simulate. Click the button at the top of the workspace that has a gear on it. A simulation box will pop up, and then a graphing window. Select the rectangular plot button from the left of the screen. Place the graph on the screen. We will be simulating S11, the reflection from port 1 to port 1, and S21, the transmission from port 1 to port 2. Select S11 from the list to display values. When you add it to the plot, ADS will ask you what type of graph do you want. Select dB and press OK. Do the same for S21. You have now built and simulated a microstrip circuits using ADS. This is what it should look like. In summary, open a new project, place circuit elements, change circuit element parameters, add a substrate, add simulation parameters, and finally simulate and choose data to plot.